The old world is weak. The mortal nations flounder in their own incessant and petty wars. Ignorant of what truly awaits in the north. I come before the mighty ARCHAON as a mere minion. For now, at least, the gods' favored champion chooses to hear my advice. I pray to the dark powers that I do not fail him. Despite such a risk, I urge my master that now is the time to march south. The Northmen grow restless. We must harness that and send the tribes in a great tide southwards to flood the old world. ARCHAON himself, chosen of the gods, will lead the hordes of chaos as we despoil the lands of men and dwarfs. No soul, no matter how blackened or pure, shall see salvation. You are the ever-chosen. The Chaos Gods call you to action, mighty champion. Their lust for ruin must be sated. You shall go into the lands of the mortals to spread fear and destruction. The Norse tribes to the west shall fall easily before you. Bind those willing to join your cause, and slay the rest. Further to the south lie the nations of men. They will resist your advance, and for good reason. You will bring them annihilation, mighty lord. Devour the mortal souls to bring the favor of the Chaos Gods. March forth and spread oblivion in their name.
Welcome friends of Chaos, and welcome to Warhammer Total War. Yes, I'm really grateful that you joined me playing the single player campaign with Chaos. So what you can see right now is the map of Warhammer Total War single player. So it's a huge map. Everyone would just play Total War before, so know that the single player is quite a different between the fights you can play in Total War. So yeah, let's have a look what we can do here. So at first I can see I have a champion. It's ARCHAON, the ever chosen. So the yellow marks on my map, that is the thing where I can go with my champion. So yeah, I just played Warhammer Total War with every race, so I have a little bit of knowledge of this game. So how does it work, and how the interface just work in this game. So yeah, we're gonna do the complete story of the game with the chaos at first. So probably we'll play some other fractions in this game. So we're gonna start. So I can see my hero here in this menu on my interface, and the units he has in his army. So what I can see right now at the bottom is the unit count. So you can have 20 units in your army with one hero, but you can recruit other heroes, so you can have large armies. So the first thing I need to do is I'm gonna attack some camp. So I'm gonna move my character forward. So what you can't see, guys, at the moment because I'm in the way is on the left side. At the bottom, you have a portrait of your character, and there are different stances I can choose with my character. So there is a march stance, and if I choose the march stance, I can move. My movement range from the map is increased by 50%, but I can't attack other targets if I'm in this stance. But yeah, it doesn't bring me anything in this round, in the first round. So what I can do is I'm just gonna move with my champion at the max range. And on the bottom right there, I have my technology tree. So I can use new technologies. The first technologies just cost 2,500 of the favor. So I'm gonna build this up. This just needs one round to be finished. So the favor is at the top. It's some sort of my resources I have as a chaos. So at the left side you have the total amount of gold or favor which you have at the moment, and on the right side I have the income I get in every round. So yes, the chaos fraction is really kind of different to the other fractions, because every other fraction in Warhammer just need to settle some points and build up their bases where they can build some houses which gonna generate some gold, and you get a better income every round. As a chaos, you don't can settle buildings or houses because you are a horde. So everything you just upgrade with your character, you upgrade on one hero, and you don't can generate gold or favor with a chaos like on houses. You only can rob them from cities. So the chaos are quite a little bit different to the other fractions. So I just moved. So on the left side of the bottom you can see there was yellow before the line. So I just moved, so I can't do nothing anymore in this round. Only just go to the next round. So I need to click on this button. So that's what I'm doing right now, because I need to finish my round. So what we can see right now is that every other fraction on the single player map just do their own rounds. So they start like me. And yes, we are already in the next round. So we're gonna attack this camp with a right click. So what you can see right now is the fighting overlay. So what I can choose right now is I can fight the battle with manually. I know everyone just want me to fight it because everyone wants to see fights in Total War, but there are missions we can't just automatically fighting. So I'm gonna skip this fight and gonna fight in like 5 minutes anyways. So yeah, you can see you can choose auto resolve, so it automatically fights. So you have a bar here, a balance of power. So the yellow bar is my bar from my army, and the red bar is the enemy's bar. So you can see I'm literally at 80% of winning this battle, so it's a total win finally. So there are other things like break siege, so I'm gonna left the battle and not gonna do anything, and I can encircle it. So I'm just taking not a fight, but I'm staying there. So if there would be other hero inside, he can do nothing, so he can only just attack me if his round is available. So what I can do right now is I'm just gonna make an auto resolve. So it was a victory. So what I can do right now, there's a loot I just got, so like 1k of favor, and I got an item for my hero. So you can see this, he automatically equips it because, yeah, he automatically equips it because he doesn't have another weapon at the moment because it's level 1. So that's great. So on the right side you can see every one of his defense just died, and on my army there are just died a few, like some of these guys and chaos spawn. So, okay. After a fight, I can choose what I can do with the city. I just attack. So I can sack it, like steal gold and make some province instability. So there are some provinces and single bases. So if you just got single bases in the province, you just get a bonus in the province. And public order, like you can see right now, is important, but not important for the chaos, because the chaos cannot settle or build up some bases. So I can raise it down. Raise down buildings is very important as a chaos, because you just boost your horde growth, and horde growth is very important to build up houses in the horde. And yeah, what I can do right now again is awake a tribe. So if I'm just gonna awake a tribe, what I really need to do at the moment, because there is a mission in the single player, I need to awake 4 tribes to get a super good hero. So that's the first mission I want to do in the single player. So I'm gonna awake a tribe, and if I'm gonna awake a tribe, there are some allies spawn in this space, and I can choose them to attack some cities. So allies always important, so I'm gonna do this. Yeah, so there are some results from the fight, so we're gonna skip this. So what you can see right now, there's a other flag, other hero. So what I just said, he's now a allied for me. So we growed some friends, and after this fight, you can see I just growed up a level with my hero. So I need to click on the left side button. You see the 2 with a yellow thing beside. So if I'm gonna click it, we are in the skilling tree with my character. So I'm playing the leader of the. You can choose in the beginning of a campaign. You can choose between leaders. There are some main leader of the fraction. So this is what the main leader trees are looking. So you can really choose a lot of things from the main leader. And there are other heroes, and the other heroes just have a little bit of few of options to skill. But what I want to do right now, there are some different systems. Like the yellow thing is everything you want to build up for your hero. So you can really grow your hero with armory, like melee defense, melee attack, charge bonus if he's gonna attacking, weapon strange. So everything with the yellow is the hero power increasement. The orange things are abilities, because my character, my fraction leader, has also the ability to cast some spells. So he seems to see some sort of warrior and battle mage, some sort of that. The red things are upgrades for your army. Like there are some melee attack +3 for marauders and chaos warriors and stuff like that. So there's a charge bonus for cavalry units and some other stuff. So everything in red is just an improvement for your armies. And the blue ones are very a strategy thing. Like you can see right now, the campaign movement range is increased by 10%. And the other things like incoming from raiding some cities, recruitment costs is reduced, horde growth, you can build up with blue spells, and everything on that is just quietly go with some tactic things. So what I want to do right now, I really want to grow up my units. So I'm gonna push up the leadership's aura, and that's it. Yeah. So just in the first round, we just used to upgrade the path of ruination. So it just take one round. The other thing is like now what we can do is we can choose 3 other options. So recruitment costs for marauders is decreased by 15%. That's good. Post-battle loot amountment is increased by 10%, and incoming from sacking settlements is increased by 10%. So yeah, what I want to do is I want to build up some post-battle loot amount, increased by 10%, so it only takes 5 rounds to finish this. And what you can see right now is if I'm going on the bottom side and choose the stance and camp, my character just stays in the camp. So like I just said, Chaos guys can't build up bases. They are a horde and they are just have all the time their bases with them in the army. So I have a Nordic camp, so I can increase it to level 2, and it costs me like a 1,600 favor, and it just takes 1 round. So every building to upgrade with the chaos just takes 1 round, and it costs 1 of the population. So population is very important as a chaos because everything just works with population. Even if in the other fractions you need population. So it costs me 1 point of population, so I have 4 points, so I can easily upgrade this. But if I'm just upgrading buildings in my horde, I can't move anymore in the round, so I just need to give it up to the next round. Yeah, interesting. So we are in the next round, and we could easily just improve our tribal relict. So if I'm just use the next the upgrade for the tribal relict, I can build other units or hire them, but I just could increase my HQ. So but all these things I don't want to do, and I'm just upgrading my military base and just recruit units. So I need some marauders. They're very cheap, and for the beginning they are quite a good yeah. So we are in the next round soon. So there is everything something happened in this single player map. So the magic of winds, blah blah blah, across the world, blah blah blah. Magic of winds is this bar, the blue bar on the right side. So it just says it just needs to, you need the winds of magic to cast spells in combat, and they just fill up if you increase your magic of winds. So at the moment I have 110 power reserved for combats, so my hero can cast some spells, and it's just regen after the time. So yeah, at the moment it's not important. Okay, so we have an amount of 15 of 20 units. So what I want to do right now is I'm just moving forward to this frozen landing. Okay, I just want to move as fast as I can. So we're gonna attack this next round. So I'm just going to the 5th round of this game through. So yeah, we just get a mission issued. Kraka Drak. Okay, so the mission is, first mission on the map is we need to attack Kraka Drak, and we need to do it in 9 rounds. But I know this Kraka Drak, this base here, it's a HQ, some sort of HQ, and it's very difficult to get it because there are a lot of defense guys inside. But first of all I want to attack this building. So we just go to the Matic Resolve. Soon guys, there will become some very interesting fights we need to play. Okay, we just attacked this, we just get a rank level 3 with our character. That's great. And what we want to do here is, before we're gonna raise it, we need to sack it because we need the money. And after I raise it, I'm gonna choose my end camp and do some stuff. So I really want to grow up the next, the level 3 HQ. And I want to build some units. So as you can see, I just built a second stage of my, what's it called, my trial pit. And I can now create new units. So I want to do some Marauder Horsemen. They're quite good. And I want to do some Chaos Warhounds with poison. So at the moment I only can recruit 2 units in 1 round. Okay, so next stuff is I want to increase the melee attack of Marauders and Chaos Warriors by 3. So I'm gonna use this talent. And I'm finished my round. So, as we just attack this base, we're gonna raise it. So I'm gonna do the automatic fight here. Kill them easily, just get some money. And I'm gonna raise it down. So I just got some Scroll of Power, another item I can equip with my character. And I just got a new level. So I'm gonna go inside here and choose what I want to choose. 3-4 carried units. No, I want to increase my damage from my Marauders and Chaos Warriors. That's very important. And what I want to do right now is I'm just going to look at the right side of my missions and quests. So I have 1 quest at the moment. It also says like raid Crocker truck and destroy everyone. So let's have a look at my allied. Okay, he does not do anything. So at the right side of the bottom there's diplomacy. So with other fractions it's very important to do some of this.
Consider your situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
Yeah, it's very important to trade with other fractions and make some alliances and do that stuff. But guys, really, with Chaos, no chance. With Chaos, if you just start the campaign with Chaos, there's a little thing on the right side at the bottom, like some informations about the race. And trust me, no one in this game want to trade with a Chaos. No chance. If you want to trade and make some gold with friends and allies and military pacts and stuff like that, it's quite good to play with other race, like Dwarves or the Empire. They are very good in trading, but as a Chaos, no chance. So we're gonna move this out. There's only one thing at this map. So what you can see my ally here. So if I go to diplomacy, I can choose this portrait, and after 4 rounds I can set war points. So if I'm gonna click this on the button, what I can't do right now, I can choose another fraction and my ally just attacks him. So that's how it works. So, okay, so I think I can't do anything else in this round, so I'm gonna give it up to the next round. So we're gonna move up to north. But I'm entirely sure the guy just built. So I'm gonna go up here. And I just finished my upgrade here. So next thing I want to do is, before I go to the next stage of upgrades, I want to reduce the recruitment of Marauder units by 15%, because at the beginning of Chaos, it's very important to build as much heroes and marauders as you can, because they're very cheap and not that bad. Because they're not the strongest units in the game, quite not, but for the beginning they are very strong, and a lot of guys. So finishing my round and going to the next one. So you can see right now there will come a hero inside this building. It's always this round, because I played like 3, 4, 5 times with Chaos in the campaign, and as everything happens, this guy just swaps automatically in this building if you just go instantly there. So what I want to do right now, I really need to upgrade my units. That's very important. So I'm gonna use go 2 times with this guys and another horsemen's marauders, and build up these units right there. And I really need to have a look if this guy is ready. Okay, he's not ready to attack someone, so I'm gonna give it up to the next round. We're already in round 9. That's quite good. Okay. So if he's upgrading his units, no, he isn't upgrading his units, but he has some sort of units inside his base. So if you're gonna click on the base, you will get up the giant mountain space. Like this is the bases inside this territory, yeah, and it's called SoCxOfficial. And if you click on this garrison details on the bottom side, you can see the units inside the base. Like he has 6 units inside the base, and he has 17 units in his army. So I have in my army 20 units, and I'm level 4, but I can't raid this base. It's probably not working. That's the thing. I can show you guys if it's working or not. So we can, if we go inside here and attacking, you will see the fight would be okay. It's not that bad actually. It's not that bad, because I'm quite a little bit between the half, like at 45%. If I would play it alone, like by myself, I probably can win this. So guys, I think we have our first battle. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna fight it by myself. That's the first attack you can see right now in Warhammer. So what we need to do is we need to stay strange, because Chaos are not that strong. They are from every fraction, not the last ones, the lowest. But I like it very much. So what we need to do is we need to attack his range guys. We need to flank them very hard. And everything would be good if we flank them. So it's a very interesting battle. It will be a very, very, very interesting battle. So let me have a look. Loading screen, loading screen, loading screen. There we go.
Your soldiers are ready to deploy for battle, my lord. They await your orders.
So risk magic for more favorable winds. Gamble or start deployment. I don't know. Army commanders may arrange units for the coming fight during the moment phase of the battle. Once deployed is up complete, the battle begins. A unit may be positioning within the destination deployment zones. Learn more about deployment here. Okay, so magic winds like blah blah blah. Okay, I don't know what it just takes, but I'm gonna start deployment or gamble. No, I don't know. I'm gonna start deployment. Okay. So guys, we are finished with the first episode. So if you just enjoyed Warhammer with me and the Chaos guys, I will be very proud to see you guys in the next episode, and I hope you guys have a good time, and see you. Bye.
Back from the dead.